What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics, and today we got a reaction to Stereophonics and their album Performance and Cocktails, brought to us by a friend, longtime supporter and patron of the channel, Richard. Thank you, Richard. Always appreciate you, and always appreciate all the patrons who keep this thing going. If you'd like to support us in any way, as Richard does, check out the Patreon link below or the Patreon link on the end screen. Let's jump into Stereophonics. I heard the name. I don't know anything about him. They were a Welsh rock band formed in 1992. The band consists of Kelly Jones, lead vocals, lead guitar, and keyboards; Richard Jones, bass guitar, harmonica, backing vocals; Adam Zindani, rhythm guitar, backing vocals; and Jamie Morrison, drums and percussion; and touring member Tony Kirkham on keyboards. It previously included, so these are going to be the guys on here, Stuart Cable, 92 to 2003, and then Xavier Whaler, 2004 to 2012 on drums. They've released 12 studio albums, including 8 UK #1 albums and 10 top 10 UK singles. They've sold over 10 million albums worldwide. Now we'll get to this album. Performance and Cocktails is their second studio album, released in March of '99. The name comes from lyrics in the album's first song, Roll Up and Shine. It was a surprise commercial success because critics, for the most part at the time, didn't really like it. The songs were variously recorded at Real World Studios in Bath, Parkgate, in Sussex, and Rockfield in Monmouth. Performance and Cocktails gave Stereophonics 3 straight top 5 singles in the British charts, with The Bartender and The Thief reaching number 3, and both Just Looking and Pick a Part That's New reaching number 4. The album itself was a success, topping the UK albums chart, selling 120,000 copies in its first week, and going on to become the 5th biggest selling album in the UK in 1999. Such was the album's persistence that it re-entered the UK charts over 4 years after its initial release, reaching number 25 in 2004. For the year-end charts, it was also number 3 in Ireland and number 1 in Scotland. With sales of over 2.5 million, it's the Stereophonics' second best-selling album after Just Enough Education to Perform, which has sold over 3.5 million. The record's been certified 6 times platinum in the UK and spent a total of 101 weeks in the UK Top 100 chart. It's seen as one of the best albums in 90s British rock history. At the Kerrang Awards in '99, it won the Best Album Award, and Stereophonics further won Best British Band the same year. At the Mercury Prize Awards, the album was nominated for the 1999 prize, but was only listed as a shortlisted nominee. All lyrics were written by Kelly Jones. All music is composed by the entire Stereophonics. I won't have the music up as always, guys, because I get copyright, but check out the Vimeo link below. You can follow along with this. I'm going to have the lyrics up. Thanks again, Richard. Let's jump into this. As I mentioned earlier, we got Roll Up and Shine as the first track. It is what the title of this album was taken from, some lyrics in this song. Let's check it out. Roll Up and Shine, what a great lead track, right? Or first track on the album, because it just rocks, man. The guitar works fantastic, the instrumentation. Really like his voice. I think it fits this really well. So Kelly Jones on the guitar and the vocals there, the bass by Richard Jones. Stuart Cable on the drums, but what the song's about, I'm not exactly positive, man. But roll out the shock parade, free falling from a stage, performance and cocktails, roll up and shine. That's the chorus part, and yeah, man, I just thought it was a really good lead track. I like the sound a ton. Let's go to the second track now, see if we can follow up on this success here. The Bartender and the Thief, lead single, went to number 3 in the UK. Single went silver in the UK with sales over 200K. The Bartender and the Thief, I like that actually better than Roll Up and Shine, and I like that one quite a bit. But story's pretty interesting. I think this guy and girl meet. They're actually robbing graves. I think they actually are literally robbing graves. You never know when things are just used for illustrative purposes, but the chorus really catchy. The Bartender and the Thief are lovers, steal what they need like sisters and brothers, met in a church a night to remember, robbing the graves of bodies dismembered. And then at the end, saved what they stole to meet at the altar, place where they first set eyes on each other, right, at the church, because they were robbing the graves. Flew to the sun to start life all over, set up a bar, and robbed all the locals. Once again, guitar work is a star for me here, and the vocals, of course. So Kelly getting it done. He also writes all the songs. But bass work by Richard, drumming by Stuart was spot on this one as well. Many of us have been at this point in life where we got to hurry up and wait. The third track, 5th and final single, still went to 11 in the UK. Hurry Up and Wait, definitely a different kind of song than the first two. Really did enjoy it though. We wait to get a ride in the rain, buy a ticket, then they can check, we can claim, so we don't spend what's our own. For a seat, a place to stop, a green light, a red cross. They run around naked doing old things like the old ones before. And we get into the whole wait for a break so you can take a little something that'll make your next break come along a little quicker than the one before. all this waiting, right? Wait for an answer, spy a sweet dancer. She walks from the door of the hall. Wish you waited for your wedding vows, so hurry up and wait. But what's worth waiting for? And he kind of draws that out, right? And then waiting for the car to start. Magazines made the rules to make us lose for your dream. Man, the house you could both plan. And just all these different things that you wait on, right? A watch pot never boils sugar. Seconds to dissolve, see your appetite lost, food's relevance is lost inside. A lot of nice, quick, rapid-fire lyrics here, and just really well written. So, golly, I don't know if I like that better than The Bartender and The Thief or not, but I have 3 songs here. They can't all be faves, but I always pick my faves, and we're 3 for 3, at least on faves or honorable mention. Now we'll go to the 4th track, Pick Apart, that's new. It's the 3rd single, went to 4 in the UK. Once again, one of those singles that went silver in the UK with sales over 200K. Pick Apart, that's new. This is mainly about the chorus, right? Because it repeats itself several times, but some nice little wordplay again. Once again, I got to mention the instrumentation is on point. The drumming, Stewart's kind of a little unsung hero on all of these songs, and then Richard's bass work comes in, as a supporting thing. It's really all about Kelly's guitar for the most part. And I don't know, we might have Richard jumping in there a little bit on guitar too as well. I don't know, because just have the overall instrumentation credits for the album as a whole, so you never know on individual songs what happens there. But 4 songs in, a little differentiation in the songs. I really do appreciate that. Now we're going to go to another huge hit, Just Looking. 2nd single, 4 in the UK, 18 in Ireland. Also certified silver, sales over 200,000. So, these guys sold a lot of albums and singles. Wow, this album is absolutely loaded so far. That one's great. Just Looking. Great lyricism on here. There's things I want. There's things I think I want. There's things I've had. There's things I want to have. Do I want the dreams, the ones we're forced to see? We're told that this is what you need. This is going to make you happy, all that good stuff. But then he kind of gets his stuff and figures out that's not really what makes him happy. Do I want the perfect wife, but perfect ain't quite right? Shopping every day. Take it back the next break. Like, I want this. Oh, I'm happy. I didn't really need this. I'm taking it back. They say the more you fly, the more you risk your life. I'm just looking. I'm not buying. I'm just looking. It keeps me smiling. And that's just kind of the motif of the song. They repeat that a lot. Just a really good song. I'm wondering if is this thing front loaded? We're going to find out, because all these songs so far have just been absolutely fantastic. Now we're up to Half the Lies You Tell Ain't True. What a song title. A quick one, fast paced and under 3 minutes. Half the Lies You Tell Ain't True. This is much more indicative musically style wise of Roll Up and Shine, the opening track. A lot more hard hitting. Kelly uses a little different vocal inflection and inflection on this one. I don't really know what it's about, it's just kind of a bunch of rapid fire stream of consciousness lyrics. They do a really good job of repeating the chorus a ton throughout the songs, all these songs. It makes them stick in your head. When you rely on a lie that's true and no one believes in the things you do, because half the lies you tell ain't true. I'm going to find a piece of you. I don't know. Does he tell a lot of lies, but now he's telling some as the truth and no one believes him, but still a really enjoyable song. Now we'll go to the 4th single, went to 11 in the UK. I Wouldn't Believe Your Radio. I Wouldn't Believe Your Radio. Stuart Cable's best standout performance drumming wise, right? And, Kelly and the whole I feel like it just sticks out in your head. I don't really know what this is about either. I wouldn't believe your wireless radio. If I had myself a flying giraffe, I'd have one in a box with a window. But you can have it all if you like. You can have it all if you like. I'd love to just play out that lie, but I'll kill your ears. But yeah, he did a good job on it. And you can pay for it the rest of your life in the summers on its back. You have to agree that's the crack. So take what you want. I'm not coming back. So you can have it all if you like. You can have it all if you like. And you can pay for it the rest of your life. So like I said, the drumming, a little bit of acousticness in there. And I haven't mentioned this before. There's one other song I heard a little bit of this in Kelly. A little bit of Rod Stewart type tendency. I don't hear it all the time. It's not something he's trying to do. He's not trying to do a Rod Stewart. Just every once in a while, I hear that in the voice. Next up, we have T-Shirt Suntan. T-Shirt Suntan. Once again, excellent drumming by Stewart and guitar work by Kelly. The song itself, just a fun up-tempo song. These are some sexual euphemisms in here. We've got the T-shirt tan, is based suntan. And I'm going to take my shirt off and show you. But once again, the repetition of the chorus over and over again, and just gets it in your head. It ends up with, it's when all faces come around, the clothes you wear, the sex and love, it's enough for the time. Out of touch, out of luck, hey. Yeah. So another fun one. Now we're up to the 9th track. Is Yesterday, Tomorrow, Today? Is Yesterday, Tomorrow, Today? I thought one of Kelly's standout vocal performances. You felt the emotion in it. I think the really idea of this song is like nothing really changes, right? Talks about, it starts out, he's talking about getting some cigarettes and kind of for the next 10 minutes spent coughing all the pleasures craved, like he wanted this, but now he's paying for it. Write down all the things that you like to say. Write down all the things you like to change. Write down all the places you like to stay. Write down anything you want. And then he says, it's yesterday, tomorrow, today. Is nothing going to change the way? And he just kind of gets through that. So, because everything that's you and the things that you like to do and all of the things that are come back again, come back again, come back again. That's how he finishes with is yesterday, tomorrow, today. So I thought that was a really well done song. Like I said, the vocals by Kelly were outstanding. Now we're up to A Minute Longer. A Minute Longer. Once again, an excellent vocal performance from Kelly. You know, parts of the song, he talks about wanting to kind of stay where they were. They're calling out, come on, let's go, but I'm miles away to a year before, laughs from a glass, drank to the past, on the old green seat, like velvet to the hand. So he's remembering the past and kind of wanting to stay there. Think I'd like to stay a minute longer. Would you like to stay a minute longer? But then second verse, he says, crash back to date. Few things I hate, but I'd rather us live in the present day. So he kind of flips that into the present day. And then think I'd like to stay a minute longer. The way he holds that note, I thought he just sounded really good on this one. I think all of us go through that a little bit, right? We reminisce on yesteryear, but then we kind of remember, your brain, it lets you remember the good things and kind of filters out the bad things as time goes on. But maybe he started thinking, it wasn't all that great. Let's just live in today and for today. Got 3 tracks left. The 11th track, She Takes Her Clothes Off. Where's this one going to take us? She Takes Her Clothes Off. Wow, man. What an intense song, right? Not really what I expected walking into it. She's got another fantasy. She lives in flat number 23, picked first prize for Carnival Queen, and now she takes her clothes off. So you're like, is she an adult actress? Is she a stripper? Collects the covers of her magazine. She longs to be another teenage dream. The problem is she's turning 43. She still takes her clothes off. So her life never went where she thought it would. She got the nickname Porta Bubble Joan. They found her dead as nails at home. And she said, I'm going to be another Marilyn. I'm guessing Marilyn Monroe, right? Bleach my hair and get real thin. And everybody's going to want to dance with me. She loves to have her little fantasies, talks about stuff. Police are looking around at 23 because that's the number of the house or the apartment she lived in. They found her hanging from her swollen feet. They saw her dance last in Woolworth Street. She loved to take her clothes off. And everybody's going to dance with me. Everybody wants to be the Carnival King or Queen. We all read the book. She takes her clothes off one by one, off again. So that's how it ends. So what a tale there. One of the things I haven't mentioned is Kelly not only uses the electric guitar well, but the acoustic adds a lot of depth to these songs, especially with the more serious song language and matter in these songs. So really did enjoy that. 2 songs left. We got Plastic California. Plastic California. I think the first vehicle for Richard Jones to really shine on the bass on there. That was one of the big things that I noticed. I think the song itself, it's fine, man. I think it is talking about California, I think. Just kind of a lot of the fake stuff there. Gin, stroke, amnesia problems, overhearing talk of Hollywood. We wish we could, you should. Some love and some hate. It's a beautiful place for nature, and all the beautiful people make it true. But you look as good as you. And, so the lyrics are a little abstract. Maybe they're just dreaming of California. Maybe they're not actually in it. But bass performance stand out there. And we're to the last track on the album. I stopped to fill my car up. We also have Astrid on backing vocals here. Wow, I stopped to fill my car up. That song took an unexpected turn. We had Marshall Bird there on the piano, and I thought he did a fantastic job. He's on this album on Hammond piano, Mellotron a little bit. I haven't really brought him up because there's been a lot of keyboard work on here, but this one obviously was dominated by it. But basically, this guy stops to fill his car up, and he looks up as he's driving down the road and checks in his rearview mirror, and there's a guy there who's got a bag of money and tells him to drive. And then he gets out and, makes him beg for his life, tells him he's going to die. And, what a way to end the album, man. But what a strong vocal performance on that one as well. Now to my favorite tracks on here. I really liked every song on here. Plastic California is probably my least favorite of the 13 tracks, but I still thought that was fine. My honorable mentions, Roll Up and Shine, the first track on the album, is Yesterday, Tomorrow, Today. I thought they were great vocal performance by Kelly. My faves, and like I said, there's a lot of them. She takes her clothes off. Great writing on their unexpected turn. Just Looking, great lyricism on that. Pick a Part That's New. Hurry Up and Wait, and The Bartender and the Thief. So lots of faves on here. Now we get some overall score on the album. It's tough for a 13-track album to come in sky high, but this one is the exception to the rule. I'm going to be at an 8.5 on this album. I think the overall quality on this album is fantastic. I think Kelly sounds great. I think Richard and Stewart do a really good job too. But Kelly's the star here between the electric guitar work, the acoustic guitar work, the vocal performances, the writing. And like I said, I didn't really know anything at all about Stereophonics. I'm sure I've heard some of their tracks on live streams that we do over on Twitch and here on YouTube, but nothing that stuck out to me that I remembered. So obviously great success in the UK, not really any success here in the US where I live, but what a fantastic album. Appreciate Richard bringing this one to me. And like I said, appreciate all the patrons. Please give us a subscribe if you haven't already. Give a thumbs up to this one. Really appreciate it. Until next time, guys, I will see you.